Hey, everybody, it's Olivia with Freedom at the Mat. So, listen, I wanted to bring some new voices to Freedom at the Mat because there's got to be more life experience, more wellness experience, more fitness experience than me. So, for the month of March, I'm bringing some leading ladies of wellness to Freedom at the Mat. And I am thrilled, like fangirl moment, that Ingrid Clay, my all-time favorite fitness woman, is with us today. Do you know her? Well, you're about to meet her. Ingrid is an author, she's a plant-based chef, and she is a fitness coach. She's also an ambassador for Lululemon as well as Fabletics. This woman is so dope. I could keep talking about her, but I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna bring her on in here. If you want more amazing tips from Ingrid, you definitely have to check out her TikTok. Her TikTok has been helping me as I work on becoming more fit in my life outside of yoga. So with no further ado, Ingrid.
Hi. Thank you so much for that introduction. That was so sweet. Hey, hi everyone.
So happy to have you. You know, this is our free to be segment. We're celebrating women and women leaders for the
Mm,
month of March. We know March is about Women's History Month. We want to talk about the future. And I see so much brightness, so much brilliance, and so much greatness in you, sincerely. And I'm just excited to have you here with us today. So with no further ado, will you tell us what you're bringing to the mat today?
So, what I'm going to bring to the mat today is going to be super quick. Everyone, my clients' number one thing is, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. I hear it all the time, child. But you have time for what you want. But I won't get on. I won't get on the soapbox today. I will just give you a quick booty and ab focused workout for 8 minutes, no equipment. This is the kind of thing I would do like if you have like a beach outing planned, or if you're about to go on a hot date and you wanted a quick little like tune up. This is what I would call a quick tune up. So I would do this real quick, tune up, get dressed, and be ready to go. That's what I would call this.
All right, so
A
we
eight
come
minute tune up.
8 minute tune up. I'm gonna do it with you. I'm gonna go ahead and do it with you.
Okay,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Let's
We're gonna start
go.
on our back, and we're gonna start in this a basic butt lift. This is how we're gonna get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're up in that basic butt lift. Give me a 2 second hold. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart here, nice and controlled. You can even bring your toes off the ground. Squeeze it up here. So if you know me, like I'm known for holds. I like a hold, child, and I like a pulse. So we're gonna do a lot of holds and a lot of pulses. You got 10 seconds. Get ready to hold this up. We're gonna hold this butt lift in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. You're right here. You got 10 seconds of the hold, and then we're gonna go into the pulse. When you're holding, you should be squeezing that butt here. Squeeze it. We pulse in 5, 4, 3, 2. I want a little pulse right here. Look how small this pulse is. Nice and controlled here. All right. Little pulse here. And then we're going to have some fun. We're going to go to the inner thighs. You're going to bring your knees together in about 10 seconds. Let it burn here. You should be feeling it right about now. You should be feeling it now. We're going to bring the knees together in 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it up. Bring the knees together. Back down and back up. Squeeze. You want to push the knees together. So right now, we're still on the glutes, but we're working the inner thigh right here. So this tune up, I love it. It's right before you go, you know, out to the beach, child, or on a cute little date or out with the girlfriends. This will give you a nice little lift. So we're here. We're gonna hold this up again because you know I like a hold. We're gonna hold it up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Take the knees apart. Now this is what I want you to do. Take the heels off the ground and bring it down and up again. Let's go. Woo, child. You should be feeling it here. Don't worry, I'm gonna give your butt a tiny break. Just a tiny break coming up. So now we're activating the calves. We're still staying on the glute, but we're kind of engaging the hamstrings here. You got 10 seconds here, and then we're gonna drop the heels, drop the butt. You're gonna give me a basic crunch. Get ready to go there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Basic crunch. So a lot of times when it comes to like crunches, I see a lot of this. You don't want your chin to rest on your chest. You want your chin to come up towards the ceiling in control. Don't worry about the height of this so much. If you need to brace the neck and put the hands behind the head, that's perfectly fine here. We're going to bring the knees up and add a double crunch to this. So get ready to activate that lower core as well. You got 10 seconds here. Make sure you're breathing. Breath is life, child. Bring the knees up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, every time you crunch up, I want you to bring the knees in here. So we're in that double crunch. We're activating the lower and upper abdominals. You're right here for 30. And then we're going to flip it over because we're going right back to your butt. I'm not done yet. So, as you can see, it doesn't take much sometimes, but it takes something that's focused. You know, if you don't have a lot of time, you don't want to try to do everything. You know, it's just like in work, it's just like in life. You can't do everything in 5, 4, 3, 2, but you can't do everything well if you're focused. We're in that donkey kick, you're right here. Let's go. Get there. I would say it should not take you that long to flip over, child. You should already be there. Let's go. So you know me, you know what's coming. You want to make sure you're at a 90-degree angle here. Squeeze the glute at the top. A lot of times people are like, Ingrid, I feel it more on this leg. Bring that hand up, and that's going to help balance the hip. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up here, and give me a little hold. Take it up a little higher. Hold it here. We're here. We're going to add a clamshell in 5, 4, 3, 2. In, up, up, up. I know. Up. Let's go. Up. Nice and controlled here. Up, out, up. Don't worry, we're going to straighten the legs in 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten the leg, pop it up and over. So a lot of times for these rainbows, people aren't clearing their leg. I like to bring the toe all the way to the side too, because when you lift up, you get to target a little bit more of the outer booty. So you're right here for 30. I know, child. Sorry, not sorry. Almost there. You got 10 seconds here, and then we're going to hold that leg straight up. Now, what is your core doing? Core shouldn't be relaxed here. It should be nice and tight. Get ready to hold your leg in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in the center. Hold it. 10 seconds here. If you got to bring that hand up to take the pressure off this leg and put the weight where it needs to be to do that, we pulse in 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse it here. Little pulse. You should feel the activation in the glute, but you should also feel the activation in the hamstrings. Child, you're almost done. Believe it or not. We're almost done. Less than 10 seconds.
Figure it out.
5,
How much more time
4,
do we have?
3, 2. Go ahead and flip it over. We're on that left side already. I know.
Oh.
Let's go, girl.
All right. Okay.
We're almost there. You only got 3 minutes left, child. Less than 3 minutes left. I know. Like, you want to take this up a notch too. Let me tell you, child. You can always take this up a notch. I'm the queen of taking it up a notch. You can add a band to this. You can add a weight. We hold in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Take it up a little higher. Woo, child. We're going to add that clamshell. I'm starting to sweat already. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Add the clamshell. Let's go. I know. I know it. I know it. This is what you want, child. This is what you wanted. This is what you're going to get. We're going to straighten that leg in less than 10 seconds. It's so quick, y'all. We're in and out in 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten that leg and let's pop it up and over. You got 30 here. Make sure you're squeezing at the top here when you come over. And don't forget about the abs. A lot of times we always are relaxing our core in our workouts. The truth of the matter is your core should be engaged in every single exercise you do. If it is, then you probably would not have to do so many abs. You got like less than 10 seconds here. Don't tell them I told you. Hold it up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up here. 10-second hold. Activate. Take it up a little higher. Let's go. It's only 10 seconds. Repulse in 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse it here. Squeeze. Think long. Think long. Again, if you got to take the pressure off that other leg and put that arm up, go ahead and do so. You got 10 seconds here, and then we're on our backs, and we're almost out. Come on, y'all. We're coming to the final minute in 5, 4, 3, 2. On your back, give me that bicycle. You should be there. Let's go. Miss Scott, you should be there. Nice and controlled. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost out of this. You know I'm going to throw in a little bit more ab things here, right? That's what's coming up in 15 seconds. You're coming into your final 30. We're going to go oblique toe touches. Get ready to straighten the legs in 5, 4, 3, 2. Right. middle, left, middle, right, middle, left, middle, right, middle, left, middle. Nice and controlled, y'all. This is how you're gonna finish. You got 20 seconds. Woo! You can also, if you need to support the neck, you can do the twist right here. You don't have to follow my speed here. Go at your own pacing. You are where you are. You got less than 10 seconds and we're out of this. Almost there. Woo! Ciao in 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Shake it out. Ciao.
I mean,
And we're out.
I stopped a little bit ago. Okay. Got prepared for the conversation portion, but you made it look so easy, Ingrid.
Ciao. I mean, I'm definitely feeling it.
Uh-huh.
I feel it too. That's why when I say I know, but you gotta keep going.
So I have just a couple of questions for you, and then we're
Sure.
done. So one is about breathing and one is about water. Because I saw on your TikTok that you mentioned, right? Because I'm loving your TikToks. And I can't wait for you to explode there because I love the content you're providing in bite-sized digestible pieces. But you mentioned that you have a gallon of water a day. You have a lot of water every day. But what does water do for us as it relates to us and fitness?
Yeah.
What does it do?
So there's a few things. The first thing is I always tell clients when you feel thirsty, you're dehydrated already. So the reason why I say a gallon is because I'm drinking water throughout the day. So I'm always like hydrating before I'm feeling thirsty, right? When you work out, even with this 8-minute workout, I sweat a little bit. I need to replenish that. So you got to always remember replenish. The other thing it does is if you think about if you're made up of water, and this goes to or more, let's look at it at a more cellular level. So your body is made up of water, and if your cells need water to turn, to grow, to continue the process of life, I guess, as it should be,
Right. Yeah.
then you got to keep providing it that.
Got it.
A lot of times when we don't, that's where we run into problems. That's where we run into like unwellness. I don't call, I like to call it unwellness. But that's where we run into those type of things. Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're not providing the body what it needs to continue on with its process. But it helps in breaking down your food. It helps in flushing things out. It helps get things going. It pushes, the poop out of the intestines. It keeps the process going. And I know a lot of people are like, that seems like a lot of water. But the fact of the matter is, right when you wake up, you should have some. That's the first thing I do when I wake up is I have like these all over the house. But like I'll have it right by my bed. I wake up and I drink water. It gets you going. It kind of like recharges you. And then I have like hot lemon water. Cleansing. I love it. It's part of my ritual. Sometimes I'll do a golden milk. But I really like, especially if I'm feeling sore, I'll do a golden milk. The turmeric helps with the inflammation. But like most mornings, I'll do like the hot lemon water. And then that's before I've eaten anything.
The other question after you was about breathing quickly.
Yes.
I was noticing like the abdominals. And I know like back in the day when I would go to trainers and stuff, there was a very specific inhale and exhale with abdominal movement. Is that true?
Yes. Inhale, exhale, always. Okay, breath is life. So a lot of times when I see people work out, they hold their breath. Why are you holding your breath? Because you're not allowing the oxygen to circulate through the blood system, through the body. So you're not getting the most out of your workout, for one. That's the first thing. The second thing is when you breathe, you engage your abdominals. So inhale on the work, exhale on the down. Inhale on the up, exhale on the down. However, whatever type of workout you're doing. And that's what engages the core. So when I talk about engaging the core, you use your breath to help you engage the core. When you're doing a bicep curl, core comes in, out. So you should see that happening. Now you're doing an ab exercise in addition to focusing on the biceps. This is why I say, if you always engage your core, you can do less core.
Got you. Got you.
Because
Mhm.
truthfully, it should always be engaged, and you should always be doing an ab exercise. So that's that part. The breath, though, I can't tell you, and we don't have time to go into it, but I can't tell you how much the breath matters when it comes to oxygen flow and putting oxygen into the body, into the blood to like benefit your workout. Like it's really important. So find your breath. This is I always think of exercise as a very meditative thing. You're in a meditative space. And when you find your breath and that's what you're tuning into and you're really focused here on the body and not what other people think about you and not all this other stuff, it's it's meditation.
Right.
You're there. You're one with yourself. And it's a very beautiful thing. And it kind of brought me back to coming from a low place and like getting back into my meditation, which is fitness, and bringing stuff in from my personal meditation and bringing it into cardio and bringing it into fitness. It's very meditative, and it really works on your mind to body connection. And the more you improve the mind to body connection, the more you're in tune with your body. You can feel when things are off. You can feel when it's like, ooh, I need to drink more water because I'm feeling something's coming. I gotta fix this. Or you start to be very in tune with
Yeah.
your body, and that's in tune to who you are.
Yeah, with
And I
yourself.
think that's yourself. And I think that's the important thing. So I believe that that breath work is a lot deeper than just breathing. It's life. And breath work is so important in meditation. And because to me, this is a subset of it,
Yep.
these are all subsets of it. It
Yep.
all works together. It
Yes.
really does.
Yes, it does. Ingrid, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Really, you're so passionate about this. Can you tell us, right? So people are going to watch this and they're going to fall in love with you. For those who don't already know you, those who love you like me, are going to love you even more for this gift you've
Aw.
given to our community. How can we support you?
Oh my goodness. I mean, you can follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. My TikTok has been better. I also just wrote a book. It's called The Science of HIIT. For a lot of people, my background is actually physics and engineering. So I come from a very technical background. So I have a very technical approach and a very science approach when it comes to health and wellness. I always wanted to know the whys, so I always find the whys. So I've written a book on the why it works, why it makes sense. And I've also written ebooks on I have an ebook on it's called the Mindfulness Reset, and it's plant-based meals with like a 30-day mindfulness reset. I'm really big on again that mind to body connection, and it comes to like when I talk about that, I don't just mean working out, but like cravings and like eating too much, and
Mhm.
like all those things are tied in with what you're thinking, and if you're in tune with your body, because there are moments where it's like you're full but we're not in tune. We're talking, we're watching TV, we're thinking about something else. We're not here, we're not present. So we miss those cues that the body is giving us and we overeat. And then, it becomes a cycle. And, instead of noticing what you're feeling in the moment, we grab something that'll make us feel better, like mac and cheese or a comfort food or a craving. When in essence, we need to deal with the feeling. We need to deal with the root of the problem, and then that'll curb the craving. So I talk about all that
Okay.
in this ebook. And one of the biggest ways you could just jumpstart that for yourself is just to journal. Anytime you feel like, oh, there's a craving, what are the feelings you have in right now? Journal, start writing about that. Why do you want that food? What is it? If it's truly, I just want to eat it and I'm not going to feel like guilt about it, that's perfectly fine. That's a secure,
Right.
feeling. But if that's a feeling where if you eat it, you're going to feel guilty or feel like you got to punish yourself, that's not rooted in security. That's rooted in something else. And that's what you need to look at.
So we thank you so much for being here with us today. Everybody, make sure that you support Ingrid. I'll make sure that I provide links to all of her various channels in the description below. May God continue to be with you. Namaste.